In 1975, the Prime Minister of Australia was dismissed. Now, the year is 2023. This year is 2023. 1975 was almost 50 years ago. This happened almost 50 years ago. This is Australia. Australia is a country in the world. This happened in Australia. I am Australian. I was born in Australia in 1995. This happened in Australia before I was born. Long before I was born. It happened in 1975. 20 years before I was born. The Prime Minister is the man or woman at the top. The man or woman that decides decides for the country. The man or woman who decides for Australia. The Prime Minister. In 1975, the Prime Minister was a man, not a woman. So, nearly 50 years ago, the man who was at the top, who made the decisions, was dismissed. He was fired. He was gotten rid of. When you do a bad job, you get fired. Your boss fires you, dismisses you, gets rid of you. Let's imagine that your job is to wash dishes. Bowls, plates, spoons, knives, and forks are dishes. Dishes. After eating with the dishes, they get dirty. They get the dirty. Clean dishes, dirty dishes. Eating with the dishes makes them dirty. Your job is to wash. To wash the dirty dishes. You take the dirty dishes, you wash the dishes to make them clean again. Your job is to clean the dishes. But you do your job badly. After washing the dishes, they're not clean, they're still dirty. Because you do your job badly. So, your boss dismisses you. He fires you. He gets rid of you because you did a bad job washing the dishes. So, who is the boss of the Prime Minister of Australia? who is really at the top. In Australia, there's a parliament. The people who live in Australia choose who is in the parliament. The people living in Australia choose who is in the parliament. The people in the parliament choose which laws are accepted and which laws are rejected. The people in the parliament accept or reject laws. All the people living in Australia don't accept or reject laws themselves. They choose representatives who go to Parliament to do it for them. They don't do it themselves. They have representatives in the Parliament. The representatives in Parliament choose one person from the Parliament to be the Prime Minister. The rest of the representatives choose one of them to be the Prime Minister. The people of Australia don't directly choose the Prime Minister. They don't directly choose the Prime Minister. They choose who represents them in Parliament, and they choose who will be the Prime Minister. So the boss of the Prime Minister is the Parliament, and the boss of the Parliament are the people living in Australia. So the Parliament dismissed the Prime Minister. The Parliament dismissed the Prime Minister and chose someone different to be the Prime Minister? No. The people chose different representatives to go to Parliament. And so the Prime Minister had to leave Parliament. No. There's someone else. This is the United Kingdom, the UK. The UK is a country in the world like Australia. Now, in 2023, the UK has a king. This is the king of the United Kingdom. Back in 1975, the UK didn't have a king. They had a queen. The Queen of the United Kingdom. The Queen died last year. Last year, 2022, the Queen died. And now the UK has a king. The King of the UK is the same as the King of Australia. They're the same person. Back in 1975, the Queen of the UK was also the Queen of Australia. They were the same person. The Queen, before she died, was also the Queen of Australia. The people of Australia don't choose themselves the laws of Australia. The people don't decide which laws to accept and which laws to reject. The people choose representatives to go to Parliament to do it for them, to choose the laws for them. People who represent other people. The Queen lived in the UK. She didn't live in Australia. Because she lived in the UK, the Queen also had a representative in Australia. Someone to decide for her in Australia. Someone to do everything for her in Australia. A representative. In 1975, the Queen's representative was John Kerr. It was John Kerr, the Queen's representative, who in 1975 dismissed, fired, got rid of the Prime Minister of Australia. The Queen's representative's name was John Kerr. The name of the Australian Prime Minister was Gough Whitlam. Kerr dismissed, got rid of Gough Whitlam. Why? Why did he dismiss Gough Whitlam? Was it because Gough Whitlam was doing a bad job, like you with the dishes, washing the dishes, were doing a bad job? Is that why? I don't think so. I think it was a different reason. Other people think differently to me. In the next video, I'll talk more about what happened before the dismissal. In part 2, I'll talk more about what happened before. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.